Hello, geography students. This is Mrs. Politsky, and I have your notes for Chapter 4, Section 1, Culture. And to begin with, we are going to talk a little bit about a few of these terms. Anytime we talk about culture, we're talking about a way of life. Cultural diffusion is basically how cultures are spread and kind of diffuse into cultures. So that might be uh, here in the United States, the idea that we kind of enjoy foods that are foreign, like tacos and a little bit of pizza and such. And these foods have their origin in other parts of the world, but they've become kind of our culture. Cultural diversity is how we are different culturally, but yet at the same time, it makes us unique. Cultural traits are certain traits of cultures that you're going to find for certain groups of people. And finally, cultural universals are things that are universally found throughout the world, such as marriage, education, sports. So, with that, we're going to take a look at our reading here. Number one, families play a role in the development of culture by passing down traditions such as foods and holiday customs and so on. Immigrants have adopted cultural traits from the United States, such as our language, style of dress, educational system, food, and involvement in government. Number three, Japan is an example of a country that has a single central culture. And part of that is because for a number of years, Japan was isolated from other cultures because of the fact that the government about 300 years ago implemented a series of laws that made it difficult for a person who would leave Japan to ever return. Number four, Mexico has two cultural regions. Northern Mexico, which is a little more modern and borders the United States, and southern Mexico, which is a little more traditional, which borders countries like Guatemala. Number five, shared language, such as uh, is important part of a cultural region because it allows people to communicate easier. Number six, Native American culture changed after the Spanish conquered the Americas because they started to use things like horses and firearms. And in return, the Spanish adopted new foods from the Native Americans, such as potatoes and also chocolate. Number seven, Internet encourages cultural diffusion because it allows for communication to happen quickly between many peoples and cultures. And finally, in number eight, immigrant groups usually adopt language of their new home to make communication easier and to fit in with the culture. Though some groups of immigrants hold on to their native language as they attempt to maintain some of their native culture. All right, thank you very much.